AI is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. The cat's out of the bag and it ain't going back in. And to artists, to musicians, it is scary because out of nowhere, here comes a swath of computer software that can spit out a fully produced song in seconds. And you're seeing a lot of people using it that at first weren't musicians, don't know how to write a song, but they can just put a few inputs. Write a song about getting a flat tire and do it in the punk rock genre, and then it'll spit it out right in seconds, and then suddenly they have a song. And that is scary to artists, musicians that put all their blood, sweat, and tears into making killer songs for people to enjoy. And it's hard work to get to the level to where you can make a song that sounds convincing that people will enjoy. And it's harder to refine that process, right? And maybe it's not so much that it's hard, but it took years to get to the level that you're at, and you're finally there. And then here comes AI, and it'll make a song in seconds with somebody that doesn't know the first thing about making music. It's scary. Everybody is on social media right now freaking out with they're taking our jobs mentality, and everybody is just screaming at the sun on why you shouldn't support AI, and if you support AI, you don't support artists, and support us, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm here to tell you to stop fighting about it, because it's actually a good thing it's here. Yep, it's a good thing, and I'm going to tell you why. Now, this is an uncomfortable topic for people, because I know you guys are confused. How is it a good thing? And I'm going to get to that. But in uncomfortable topics like this, you need to dig in. When you find an uncomfortable topic in your life, whether it's, with your faith, your beliefs, or your marriage, your relationships, if there's something that you're like, oh, don't bring it up, you need to dig in. That is something that you need to actually focus on and not avoid, and dig in. And I am Brandon with Megatonic Audio, and today we are going to dig into why AI is actually a good thing for you and your music. Let's get into it. All right. So, like I said, you need to dig in to the things that make you uncomfortable. It will make you better at whatever area you're in, right? For today's purposes, this is music, and really art in general, but specifically music. I know that you're thinking, look, it's scary. I should be getting on the bandwagon maybe on social media about how AI is the Antichrist. It is going to destroy music and blah, blah, blah. Stop having that mentality. It's a good thing. And I'm going to give you a few reasons why it's a good thing, and you can actually benefit off of this. And I'm actually not going to talk about using AI as a tool in creating your music. That's a whole nother topic, and I can dig into that if you really want me to. But I'm going to show you why you making music the way you make music now already before AI is safe. You're safe as long as you follow what I'm about to tell you. So the first thing you need to know to ease your mind about this is that AI coming into the game is going to make you stand out as a real artist. And that's in a few ways. So one way is that it's kind of like digital, when the digital recording world was introduced into the music industry. Now, I'm sure a lot of tape ops back in the day were scared that they were going to lose their jobs. However, fast forward to now, and we still have people recording to tape. And you know what? Every time you think about artists recording to tape, rather than going the digital route where you can just, Command Z, undo, and you can surgically manipulate edits on specific tracks instead of the whole thing, like on multi-track tape. You would have to take a razor blade to it. There's no redos there. You take a razor blade and you cut the whole tape to make an edit. And there's still people that do that. And when you look at the people now that record to tape like that, you're like, wow, that band stands out. They are incredible. They stand out to you as a really good band because you have to be good to do what they do with tape instead of going the digital route, right? If they're recording to tape, they have to be really tight and rehearsed, and they just got to have it down, right? And so it elevates them in your mind, whereas back in the day, everybody had to do that. It was just all bands. Well, fast forward to today. Now we have AI entering the game. The game has changed, but that actually changes in your favor in this aspect, in that you look like now, when a lot of people are going to start using AI instruments and all this stuff to make their songs, you can pride yourself on not doing that. And that is part of your marketability. You are somebody that really records all your music yourself. It doesn't sound that crazy right now, because up till this last couple of years, it was always like that. And nobody thought that when digital got introduced into the mix either. They were like, well, it doesn't, we all just recorded it. You just have to be good to record. And as time went on, they look better and better and better, especially the ones that continue to this day. So you need to think about that. You can look at yourself and even market that like, we don't use AI. This is real, handmade, homemade music, whatever you want to call it. This is the real deal. We put our blood, sweat, and tears into this. We did it the hard way. And a lot of people will respect that more so than an AI artist, which brings me to my next point that you need to think about to ease your pain on this, is people don't really value AI music like they do real music. It's just not as valued, especially really when people know that there's AI attached to it. It's kind of a turnoff. Maybe not overtly. Maybe you'll see a lot of people getting views on YouTube for things that they made in AI. And it's really just curiosity, but no one's really getting traction of like a fan. And that's what you want as an artist. You can have so many people that just click on your video to watch it once, but don't become a fan, and you don't make near as much money. You can't monetize that song that they just clicked on, the music video that they just clicked on to watch once, but then backed out and saw it and was like, oh, that's cool, but then next, and they forget about it. Those people, even though there's so many of them and your numbers might be big, your wallet numbers won't be, because they're not hardcore fans. They're not buying your merch. They're not buying the album. They're not supporting you monetarily. That's kind of like all these views with AI stuff. So you see AI artists, they get the curiosity view. Let's see what it sounds like. A lot of the curiosity right now is, can I tell it's AI or not? And also, is this a good sounding AI, or does it sound like that grainy crap that everybody's just spitting out that is clearly AI? It's just curiosity views, and it might be cool for a minute, but then they move on. People just don't naturally attach value to something that a computer just spit out in an instant. And they will, if you make good music, they will respond to that music more than an AI music artist, than an AI artist. So combining those two things, you're recording the real way, or what people call it, we'll be calling the real way now. You're recording everything yourself. You're not using AI. That's going to make you stick out. And already people don't value AI as much as they value real music made by humans in every way. That'll get you better fans, a better quality fan base that might not be as big as number as all these curiosity clicks, but it will definitely be more hardcore, and they're monetizing you way more than those clicks would, right? So don't worry about that. That should make you feel a little better. But there's a little more than that. Now, the next thing you need to think about is the concept of outlasting. You need to be able to outlast the wave of everybody seemingly getting interested into AI music, or the concept of it. And that's why it's so scary right now, is because everybody's talking about AI art, AI music, AI everything. And it's scary. You're shaking a little bit because you're looking like, I'm not AI. How can I compete? I can't make songs that fast. I can't do this. I can't do that. Calm down. It's actually a good thing. I'm still building the reasons as to why it's a good thing, and we'll get there. But you need to outlast all the noise about it. And if you just keep making your music and just keep on trucking along, all this noise is going to die down a little bit. Right now, it's at the biggest spike. It might spike up some more more or less. But it's going to die down because it's not going to be the hot topic in AI that AI makes music. That's just, it's the AI music topic is going to die down a little bit and fizzle out so much. Now it's not going away completely. It's here to stay. There will always be people making AI music. But if you can outlast that wave, you're going to be fine because it's not such a hot topic and people will be more focused on, based on the reasons I just said earlier, that you're a real band. They're valuing it more. They're going to gravitate more back to, okay, let's listen to some real music now. Even though AI music will still get views, it will still get clicks, it will still get listens, it will still get streams, it's not real music and people won't attach the value to it. So just outlast that wave. The second thing you need to outlast, so this is the third point, but a sub point under that third point, the next thing you need to think about outlasting is all the other people that are going to give up. That is right. You need to outlast everybody else that's making music. There will be AI artists that might give up, maybe less of them because it takes less input to get an output for them, but what they're getting in return for a lot of them will be not enough to waste time with it anymore. For a lot of them, and there will be a lot that are like, hey, this is just easy, I can just spit out AI music and make a couple bucks from streaming. That's fine, whatever. But there are going to be a lot of people that are discouraged right now and that will get so caught up in this mentality that AI is the devil and that it's going to ruin music. And they're going to they're going to go crazy over it, that people already are. People will give up. People already give up on music anyways when they're not seeing success. And then with AI entering the mix, yeah, it's just going to set them over the top. So the people that were already thinking about giving up, they're going to give up hard now. And it is going to cut the competition in half. That is right. Think about that. The competition is going to be cut in half. There's going to be a huge swath of people that you have now outlasted. And because you've outlasted them, and because you didn't listen to the big spike, the big wave in this AI revolution that we're having that is supposed to scare you into stopping, you didn't listen to it. You outlasted the wave. You outlasted all the quitters. And now you're one of the few bands standing, or a few artists standing. Now there's not as much real artists to clutter up the mix, right? You're going to stand out more. You got to keep trucking along. So with all these people giving up, because people give up anyway, and then with AI, those people that were going to give up are giving up faster. It is more of a leveled playing field when that happens. You have to outlast these people. And when you do that, when you think of all that stuff, all those points that I just said together, think about it. It's not so bleak of a picture. Now, this next point I'm going to make is the kill shot. This is the thing that's going to make you realize, hey, this is actually a really good thing. It's not just I can look at it from a bright side like those other points. This is a good thing. AI is going to make you a better musician. I don't mean that with using AI to make you instruments, to make you chord progressions, to make you lyrics at the drop of a hat, at the snap of a finger, to make your songs better. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying use AI in your music. Obviously, use everything you can organically to make music the human way, to stand out, as I just said. But AI entering the game is going to make you have to be better. Because yes, AI is getting better. It's getting better. Right now it's a little grainy and it's not there yet. But AI is getting better with sound quality. It's not getting better with creativity, but it is sound quality. I'll get to that in a bit. But the sound quality is getting a lot better at a rapid rate, to the point where sometimes you can hear stuff and even a trained ear won't be able to hear that it's AI. Now, most of it is audible. It's AI. But it's clear that it's going to get better. So what is that going to do? Well, if you outlast all those people, and if you take into the account that you're a real band and you do everything the hard way, the real way, you put in all the work, and then you notice that AI is getting better, what are you going to do? Keep in mind, you're outlasting. You got that mentality, I got to outlast. What is going to make you last? you're going to have to get better. And this is going to refine artists. This is going to make artistry as a whole, not just music. This is going to make artistry better because it is going to force people to get good. It is going to force them to get a lot better at what they do in every way. And people are going to take a long, hard look at everything they do, and they are going to put maximum effort into it. If they want to last through this AI revolution and past it, they're going to have to work really hard, harder than they did before, and that makes you better. You will become better. You will become great if you keep going. If you push hard, you keep going, you keep practicing, you find your signature sound. I've got a good video on how to find your signature sound, and you refine it. Once you refine your signature sound, you can evolve it. It's going to make you immensely a better musician and songwriter and singer and whatever else you are, a painter, an illustrator, whatever you are. It is going to make you better. It is going to make you awesome even. It's going to make you better than you thought you could be before AI came into the mix. I promise you that, but you've got to stay positive. You've got to understand that AI is going to help refine you. It is going to help level the playing field with the people that are just going to give up, and it is going to help make you look like a better musician in the eyes of people that value music in general. All those things coming together, guys, AI is here, and it is a good thing. You need AI. You need it in the music industry. You need it in the arts so that it makes you better and all that stuff I just said. I could just keep going and going. I'm getting a little pumped about it. It should make you excited that you listening to this and realizing all this, you are going to get better and you're going to be awesome. And I can't wait to see what this does to the music industry. I know people are doom and gloom, and that gets clicks, and articles are always doom and gloom about how AI is changing music and blah, blah, blah. Don't be doom and gloom. At the end of the day, it is a good thing. It's going to make us all better because we got to fight harder, okay? You can do it. I know you can. If you like this video, please give it a like. I would love for you to consider subscribing if you want to hear more about topics like this. It helps me get to more people like you, artists and bands, and it helps my channel grow. I started uploading to this YouTube channel very recently, and I hope you guys find it of benefit to you. I hope you guys take advantage of all the stuff that I talk about music production, being an artist, a band, songwriting tips, all these things, a little bit of music business as well. I hope you guys take advantage of it. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, please like and subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. Comment if you have any questions, if I didn't explain anything well enough. What do you think about the video? Yeah, just let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys. I really appreciate you all watching. I hope you take it to heart, and I hope you guys use this to become better artists. All right? That's all I got to say. I'm rambling. Thanks so much for watching. Y'all be good.